Last week on SLV, we cruised into Tahiti, got a haul out, my 2 friends from Australia arrived, we explored Tahiti before we untied the lines for our next destination in French Polynesia, Moorea.
And then that last one.
They are so lovely.
They are. How are you?
We thought you guys were going over to Moorea.
We are, we gotta fuel up.
It's a funny way to get to Moorea.
Which
Which bay are you going to?
Hey,
At the top, the first one.
yeah.
Okay, I'll see you there.
So who are they, Elayna?
That's Annie and Cam from Anacam.
Ah.
We've just bumped into them like all around the world. We met them in Gibraltar, and then the Caribbean, and the Canaries, and Panama, everywhere.
Minimum every route.
We pulled into the fuel station to fill up again before we'd be heading off to Moorea and surrounding islands where it would be much more difficult, probably hauling jerry cans around by hand again. You can just see the island of Moorea there behind Lily stumbling all over the place. It was only an 11-mile sail until we dropped anchor in a beautiful new location.
So you've never been on a boat before?
Well, not this big,
Yeah.
except ferries maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not with sails as well.
Yeah. Pretty cool feature.
Very exciting.
Now, don't anyone go drinking this water or anything.
We've met a new friend. This is Harry. It's dark, I can't see your face, but this is Harry.
We should always ask before you just...
Well, you can't even see Harry. You couldn't mind. Alright, so we've discovered these pickles.
Pickles,
Yeah.
they are delicious.
Carrefour brand. Yep, $2.
Fantastic. Crunch.
Look how big the jar is.
One down.
Good on you,
One to
Carrefour.
go. Unfortunately, we wish we got more.
Oh, me too.
Throw the pickles round.
Yeah. What have we got, darling?
We have some absolutely delicious gnocchi.
Yep.
Got garlic, tomato and basil. Frying up in a good little mix here.
P.S. We could be on the vodka soon, Elayna.
It's not a vodka night tonight. We've had enough of that.
We've got lots of lime and we've got meat.
We're out
And
of
we've
wine,
got
babe.
vodka.
You want to get on the vodkas, do you?
Who's provisioning?
We're turning him into alcoholic this trip. Too many girls.
Yeah.
Didn't take long actually.
No.
I'll eat at least half of that.
No, you will not.
Yes, you can start first.
Absolutely,
I should have added red wine in there. No, it's too much flavour.
What?
We love the red wine these days, don't we?
We do.
Love the wine and food.
Yeah. Some storm clouds had rolled in, so we decided to swim. had a really good afternoon with the girls on land, but I am in a bit of trouble at the moment because we went diving and I said I know where I was going and I didn't, and Riley was driving the tender and we ran into some reef going really quickly. The prop's broken. We don't know what's wrong with it, but we're gonna sort it out tomorrow, hopefully. So I'm hiding in my room.
Elayna was probably a little bit distracted with her mates on board and was navigating, and we ended up on top of a reef. So we'll see how all that pans out. Hopefully we don't need any spare parts that we have to get sent in. But yeah, not the end of the world. We'll be alright.
Despite being in trouble about the prop, I convinced Riley to let us all take the tender to a dive site that was a must-see before we left Moorea to another island that day. We just had to drive slowly, and if the engine conked out, there was an onshore breeze and shallow enough water that we could swim doggy paddle to shore if there were any problems.
There were a few too many tourists there by 9 AM, but we did manage to get a swim in with the stingrays and all the reef sharks, and the water was really nice.
Welcome to Neverland. Let's live forever. Sing slow. Let's live forever. Sing slow. Let's live forever. Sing slow. Let's live forever. Sing slow.
Don't know how you do that.
That is very, very heavy.
Breaking a sweat.
Not, am I?
Yeah, you get a little bit of sweat on your head.
Tonight, we're sailing to Wheeland.
Ooh. Can you show me your hands, Jodie?
Got really grubby hands today, all over myself. But we have been kneading, intense kneading, these veggie patties because we didn't quite have all the right ingredients, so we had to make do with what we got. This is our little experiment.
Yeah, it looks good.
So we're just preparing our meals for when we set sails because it's going to get a little bit rocky.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be flying around the kitchen basically.
Yeah.
It'll be done in a minute, hopefully.
Cool. Nice job, girls.
Turning out better and better as we go.
And the other one.
It was an 80-ish nautical mile sail to
Wheeland.
We were expecting light winds from the southeast to get us there.
Sorry up now. Lily had a little bit too much sun today.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So you got a new fishing rod finally,
Did.
and it's the same one?
Same one, yeah. Shimano Tiagra. This is actually better.
Better than the one we had?
Yeah. For some very delicate and intricate reasons which I won't get into now. However, the thief from Apataki would wish that he had this one. I'll start with a statement. There was a time when I would have jumped in the ocean after a small piece of plastic in 8 metre swell. I was pretty gung-ho about keeping all of my rubbish on board. And then I had a bit of a think about where does the rubbish go on land. So I don't want to litter, but I also don't want rubbish that's on land to be going to the wrong places as well. How do you know where it's going? All of this sorts of stuff. And would it not be better to, particularly if something's going to sink, to drop it off the side of your boat so that it sinks to 200 metres, 400 metres, 800 metres of water?
No.
Speaking of
Why?
No. Well, you've got so much life in the ocean. That's where a lot of life begins, and by magnification, if you're sending plastic down and the smallest things are eating it, do you want to be eating plastic is the question.
No, I don't want to be eating plastic.
So on land you can control it, you can put it into landfill, you can put it through, basically just put it into landfill. But
What's the difference between a landfill and the ocean fill?
Yeah.
that is a terrible thing to say.
Why? What's the difference?
It's not a terrible thing to say. We're not pro.
No. I don't know why this feels. Well,
What about like in those countries where you just there's rubbish and you know because you can see the smoke that they just take it from there over there and burn it.
Well, it's a good point, but I mean it's all obviously bad.
What is
the thing with
the
the
lesser
land?
of the two evils?
I think land because you have control over it though. Technically, you should have control over it. Well, they do. They have
You're like
things.
master and commander. One must always
think about-
choose the lesser of two evils.
What about the little fish that eat that?
What
and
about
then
the birds that eat it?
Well, they should put covers over the landfill.
Well,
they
they
do
should.
in some areas, but they also don't in majority.
Majority they don't, unfortunately.
That's the question. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to make you look bad, Elayna.
They are. Wow, that looks amazing, girls.
Veggie burger's coming up.
This is veggie burger with homemade hummus and homemade beetroot relish with some pickle and fresh salad and all in a little cabbage leaf.
Ooh.
That one is for you, Elayna.
Oh my
This is
god.
Elayna's.
Alright, gotta put the camera down. Bye, guys.
We're sailing.
We're currently doing our first night shift.
We've been left in charge.
How are we going, Lily?
Well, pretty good. Pretty good first time sailing. We've got an actual wind speed of an average of about 10.2. Heading, not really sure what direction, but hopefully to Wahine. First sail, the girls are left up here, all alone. Having fun. Hopefully we'll get there. We've been on the road since 4 and it's now about 10:30. And we both got till midnight and before we swap over, so we're hoping we don't start giving up before then. So far things are looking good. Feeling a little bit salty. We're heading in a don't really know, but we're getting there.
Beautiful. I think that pretty much sums up our unknowledge of duties.
About 2:30 a.m. The girls aced their shift as far as I can tell. We basically said just don't leave the cockpit and keep an eye out for ships. If anything doesn't feel right with the sails, come and wake us up. And yeah, luckily it's very smooth sailing tonight. Not a drama at all. Yeah, nothing too interesting right now. Just reading my book and there's a ship on the horizon I'm keeping my eye out for. Excited to see Wahine. Very excited. The anchorage looks insane!
Join us next week in Wahine as we celebrate Elayna's birthday. So you probably heard Lily and I having a bit of a discussion before. We're very interested to hear what people think about this whole thing. We have thrown in basically I would say just tin cans. We've removed the wrappers and stuff like that and thrown them out only on the Pacific and the Atlantic crossing
in 10,000 plus metres of water. If you think that that's terrible, let us know. We'd be very interested to hear what you think. Also, if you are a bit of an authority on the matter, we would love to hear what you think, and you know, educate us. Write in the comment section below exactly your thoughts and feelings, particularly if you know what you're talking about.
Hi, Riley and Elayna. Hello from Motsy. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hey guys, there's a parcel that's arrived from Chicago, and I thought you might be interested in seeing what's in it. Not very often a parcel arrives from Chicago. It's a very nice looking box, and let's see, what is it? Look at this. This is this is from YouTube to Sailing the Vagabonde, and it says, congratulations for surpassing 100,000 subscribers. Can you see? Look at that, that's awesome. What is it exactly? It's, well, fabulous, look at that. I didn't realise that they would do that, so that's really cool, guys. You want me to keep it for you? I'd be happy to do that. Cheers, bye.